Hello everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another EA Sports PGA Tour Career Mode Series video, and today it is time for round number 2 of the Week 4 tournament here in Season 2, the Waste Management Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale. And Ryan Gamer got off to a hot start in round number 1, posting an 8 under par, 5 under on the back 9, and we are now tied for first place, a 3-way tie, moving into round number 2. So really, with how the AI is playing this week, we probably need to post a 7 under or better to be up there in the top 3 moving into the weekend rounds. So I need all of your all's one times, all the hype and positive encouraging comments, just like always. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you for all the support on this series, and not only this one, across all the Ryan Gamer career modes on the channel. We have 7 ongoing career modes right now. Tune into the other sporting endeavors as well. Check the channel page. I also have a lot of them linked in the video description below. But for today's round of golf, we have 6 to 9 miles per hour winds. So the wind has picked up a little bit compared to round number 1. We have average fairway speed and green speed. So this course should still play very scoreable today. We just got to go out there and do exactly what we did in round number 1. And if you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more and stay tuned for new videos each and every day on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and dive on in.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Sonoran Desert and always entertaining TPC Scottsdale, it's live second-round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. It is known as the greatest show on grass, and it has lived up to that moniker through the first couple of rounds as we take a look at the Friday leaderboard. And we've got some drama brewing with a tie at the top at 11 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, no lock to play the weekend, hovering a few shots inside the cut line, entering play.
Oh, we got this. Few strokes inside the cut line? What? Our players playing great today? I did see the leaderboard there. It looked like there was a lot of 7 unders today. Jason Day was one of them, up there at 10 under par. We are 2 strokes away from the leaders right now. Let's play some good golf. So Jerry the caddy has really been back focusing on golf. I mean, believe it or not, you know, he is involved with the coaching the Kentucky Wildcats team in the College Football Dynasty Series. But Jerry has been studying this golf course, really giving Ryan Gamer a lot of caddy books. So hopefully that'll pay off. It paid off in round 1. But let's go ahead and send it. That's beautiful. Is he going to go in the rough?
And that is not a fairway hit. It's definitely gone into the rough. Certainly not the start everybody was expecting.
Yeah, that's a mean roll, because this makes the shot a lot tougher from the rough here. But still, I'm going to go pitch shot with a lot of loft. Now, if we were not in the rough, I'd be hitting a spinner shot here. So it's kind of an unfortunate result. But I'm going to pitch this, try to get it close. Should move from right to left as it hits the green. Wow, yeah, that thing, we got no spin out of the rough there. That's what I was worried about, but I wasn't expecting that much of a flyer's lie. A little unlucky off the tee. You know, that's one of those that if it hits in the fairway, we can hit the spinner shot. Even the first cut, unfortunately, rode into the heavy stuff and left ourselves a difficult shot. Now, this is one we can control the spin. Full loft. Put it up here to the left. Ooh, that thing just died. They are average speeds, but from our last shot, it looked like
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
they were playing a bit firmer than average, but that one played about just as you would expect it. but it threw me off because of the way the ball bounced previously. This is difficult. I mean, it's ball sitting well below the feet. It's a little bit downhill, but pretty level. But there's probably a couple cup lengths of break here. I'm going to go a couple cups outside to the left. Wow, it broke more than expected.
Out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there.
Not the start you want to have, but good drive, unlucky bounce. If you miss fairways, you're going to struggle. Now, we could have maybe flopped that. Maybe that was the better shot, but hindsight's 2020, right?
That's in for a bogey here to start the round. And that'll drop him back down to 7 under.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's all right. Shake it off, right? Send it. Hit the fairway. I still can't believe that bounce on hole 1. It was such a good drive, too. That's perfect.
And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second.
That's huge. That's exactly what we needed now.
Factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
We got a pin all the way at the backside of the green. Only a couple yards behind the hole. So basically want to go full-on attack mode. Land it a couple yards short on a finesse shot here. A little bit of D-loft. We don't want this thing spinning back. The question is the wind 6 or 9 miles per hour? Is it gusting? That is the tough part about these shots. The fans are roaring somewhere on the course.
Well, this is
a good swing.
It's a really good line.
Oh, that's beautiful. Uphill putt as well.
Yeah, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Ball is sitting above the feet. It looks like it's just slightly sloped from right to left. There could be a little bit of left to right at the end here, but I don't think so. Yeah, it looks just like a just barely right to left up that slope. Gonna go a little bit outside, and we're gonna send this thing in.
Nope.
It broke more at the beginning than I was expecting. The read was good. Just a little bit, like a 1/4 of a cup to the right. That was in. Just barely under red. These greens they're breaking a lot right now.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at 7 under.
So you all
PGA
realize
Tour moves back to
there's a lot of low
California
scores
next week.
this
We'll
week.
be at
Putt
Hogan's
5
Alley
under.
in Riviera Country Club just west of Los Angeles for the Genesis Invitational. Frank, we go from hysteria to history.
Oh, you do, yeah. Humphrey Bogart's tree on the left side of the 12th hole is still there, and it's still a feature. It's a huge sycamore tree there that kicks the odd ball away from the green. It's good. The whole golf course is in a sort of a bowl, so you get these swirling winds. I know they've tried to renovate the golf course over the last few years. It's actually made the fairways a little wider, but another straight-up test. I mean, the West Coast swing, you really have to bring your game.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay the third.
Announcers are telling us live stories about next week.
Giving the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Nota's right. We can attack this thing. We can't be up high. We found that out. Even though my putt in round 1 from up the upper tier there to the right was pretty amazing. But let's not do that again. 183, plenty of green to work with. I love the 8-iron here. Full lofted 8. Take a little bit off of it. Let the wind blow it. And put it in the hole. The wind seems to have picked up. Yes, the wind has picked up big time. Wow, we saw it there. Roll back down, roll back down.
Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
I
little bit
cannot
left,
believe
too,
that ball
just search it.
stopped. It was, I was hoping it would have rolled all the way down. It just stayed in the fringe, though. It's a good shot, though. I'm going to full loft this chip shot. And I don't know. Is this... Yeah, I think a chip shot's better here. I know typically the caddy, Jerry, he's looking at Ryan here wanting the putter out. But I don't know. I think this is very chip-inable. The problem is, you look at the slope right where we're sitting there from the caddy book. It is a red slope. It's going to break hard. If we chip this, we take out that beginning break, right? So Jerry may yell at Ryan at the end of the shot. He's giving Ryan a look over there. He's not happy, but here we go. Jerry's rule is if you chip it from the fringe or fairway, you better be making it. Well, we didn't make it. Good shot, though. Never going to complain about a birdie. This is a must birdie hole. Back to even on the day.
Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And that's going to move him to 8 under.
Strillman is playing some golf today. Are you kidding me? This is the tough par 3, 187 yards. Where's the pin sitting today? Pin is back middle. Plenty of green to work with here. I'm going to go drive 8-iron, full loft. Take a little bit off of it. The wind seemed to really be blowing on that last hole. I need everybody to drop a one time right now. One time for an ace. One time right here. Imagine. I'm just trying to predict. I'm watching the wind a little bit. So the wind, I'm just trying to figure out if it's gusting or not. I feel like it was gusting on the last hole. Yeah, it's gusting all right. Oh my.
Well, he was asking for it to sit down, but it would not comply, and that's going to wind up
It's at
over
the
back.
9 or 10 mile an hour mark right now. This is going to be a tough round of golf. Sitting with the chip shot here from the rough. This is very similar to the last one. Almost identical. Except this one's from the rough. The other one was from the fringe. One time. Come on, we need this. It shot off to the right, and you could just tell the difference in that shot from the rough from the fringe on the previous hole.
Frank, if
Just
he's
can't
able to
spin
get
it.
out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
We know you won't, Frank. Frank always has to say it, right? Frank, you don't forget anything. Oh, my. Ryan Gamer was shooting like 50 under some tournaments, and Frank would be like, yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm just not impressed with Ryan's game this week. Yeah, for some reason, I'm just not impressed with Ryan this week. I don't know what it is.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he's going to remain at 8 under.
Can somebody please call him the birdie train? Wow, birdie train, if y'all remember, showed up holes 1, 2, and 3, and then it was Par City on the front 9 in round 1, and then our back 9 we played great golf. But we need Par City to leave. I guess we've had a lot of excitement on the scorecard. A bogey start, birdie, couple pars in there. But I want only birdies. So yeah, call in that birdie train. That's a beautiful drive. It looks like we got a great shot dispersion there as well.
That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The 5th always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
To me, this is only a difficult hole if you miss the fairway, right? If you hit the fairway, it's green light special, right? You just send it. Now 114, pin tucked away in the back. Gonna hit a finesse shot. Don't want it to spin too much. But the wind has really been blowing. We saw it off that tee shot there. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, this could be good.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Wind did not affect it as much as I thought it would there, but I did de-loft a finesse shot, so it's flying really low. The wind's just not going to grab it as much. So we have a downhill putt here. Ball is sitting 1.1 degrees below the feet. Looks like about... not much. This looks similar to that putt we had earlier that broke a lot. I played it as 2 cups, right? So let's go 3 cups here. Hit it pretty soft.
Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way.
I've been under reading, and I compensated there from the under reads, and that one just didn't break as much. Good read, though. Perfect speed. Just a little off on the break. 2.5 cups outside. That was in.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is.
It just shows how much, like, you change pin locations, the wind increases, they change the speeds, like, just how much different a course can play. And this is a much, much more challenging round right now. Wind is making this round tough. But we're having chances. We just got to score. The bogey hurt, right? Bogey hurt, but that ball shot off to the right. Well, sand's fine.
And you saw that one kick up some sand. It is indeed in the bunker. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
This is a tough shot. I mean, the pin is there middle left. It's protected right by that bunker, and the wind is blowing us into that bunker. So this is tricky. 89 to 94% lie. Probably going to go a lofted pitching wedge. Take a little bit off of it. Let the wind blow it. The wind has really been blowing. Hope we get the 89% of the lie. The ball's going to shoot off to the left out of the side hill lie as well. Took a shot. Oh, the wind just took that ball. Distance was perfect.
So close. The strike wasn't too bad, just a little off line. And now, greenside bunker coming up.
And I played that a lot, wind effect. I also played it out a lot from the side hill lie, I thought. And we're left with a very difficult shot. Now, I am going to blast this. A pick shot, we have the risk of, well, no, I think pick shot is the way. And let's go to make it. Let's go.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par.
We'll take our par.
Safely in
that was
for
so
par
close to
here
being a
at the
birdie.
6th.
Like,
And he'll stay right where he is.
aim a little bit more to the right. That catches that green when we're looking at a good putt for birdie. That's golf, though, right? It's not meant to be easy. 217, wind at our back. This is going to be tough to stop. I mean, this pin is mean. Middle right, protected by the bunker. There's like a couple yards to work with here. This is tough. And wind has really been blowing. I'm going to go a high 7-iron. Is that going to get there? Well, with the way the wind has been blowing, it should. That's great distance. Get up. We got lucky. We read that wind perfectly. Now, this is when we do putt. So Jerry had a talk with Ryan after the decision to chip from the fringe, and he said, well, you didn't make it, Ryan. What were you doing? And, you know, Ryan just walked away, smiled. And, you know, Jerry kind of had a smile on his face as well, joking a little bit. But let me tell you, Jerry's not joking. That's Jerry's way of saying, you better not pull out that chipper again. So, yeah, we're going to be putting this. Ball sitting well above the feet at the beginning. It's a big right-to-left swinging break. It's down the hill. But I still think this is very makeable.
That's going to wander off to the right. Leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back.
It's a good read. I thought it was just going to break just a touch more, as you all obviously could tell. But it was a good read. Not an easy putt, but...
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is.
Wow, this front's playing tough. We're in 19th place, but remember, most of our scoring came on the back last week, besides the first 3 holes we birdied. Much different start here in round number 2, but wind is making this tough. We have not had 6 to 9 miles per hour wind. We haven't had more than like 5 miles per hour wind this whole season, which is bizarre. Actually, I think we might have had one round with high winds at Pebble Beach. I might be wrong. We might have had at least 1 round a week.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
That's beautiful.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Just a little under 120 yards to get you to the front of this green, but it's 138 yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole and the pin on the left portion of the green.
Thank you, Iona. So we have plenty of green to work with here. Oh, those fans are awfully close to the green. Did they not know Ryan holds the record for number of fans hit in a season? It's not even a close record. It's not even close. I can tell you that right now. 138. Downhill with a pretty significant wind. I'm just trying to decide if I fly this low under the wind, or how about no shot shaping at all? We hit a finesse 9, let the wind grab it. We're going to get natural backspin from the wind anyways. It's a good swing. Go in.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
That is beautiful. You know, finesse 9-iron, we're already going to generate good spin. We're going to generate more spin because of the wind in our face. So if I add if I add more spin to that, it's probably going to spin way too far back. So that's why I didn't put any loft on it or anything like that. Ball is above the feet. Send it from right to left into the hole. Let's go.
Okay,
come on.
Right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he'll
13th
move
place.
it to 1 under for his round. -9 for the tournament.
Come on. We got this. Let's finish out 2 under on the front. Let's close out with the birdie here. All these fans came to see Ryan Gamer not only for his professional golf skills. No. A lot of Kentucky Wildcats fans made the trip here to TPC Scottsdale. I know it's a long way. But yeah, a lot of Kentucky Wildcats fans from Kentucky and across the nation supporting Big Blue Nation with the incredible start that Ryan Gamer has had as a head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats. When I say incredible, it has been incredible. So you better believe Big Blue Nation is out here in the golf world. The Kentucky Wildcats are trying to get Ryan Gamer to coach the Kentucky golf team. Unfortunately, there's no
Just what you want to
college
do.
golf
Land
video
in the
game.
fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway, now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
129 uphill. Wind is, probably 9 miles an hour. This is very similar to the last shot. This is a tough pin. Not a lot of green to work with here next to the pin. So what I'm going to do, I'm not, similar to the last shot, no shot shaping at all. No loft. We're just going to let the wind naturally affect it. Fans are roaring. Did somebody get an ace? Going to shoot off to the right slightly. A little bit less because it's a pitching wedge here. Great distance. The wind just grabbed it a little bit more from right to left.
Ah, the mark of a good player is always one that can hit it hole high. That's a good shot.
A look here at birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Thank you, Noda. I agree. Yeah, slightly to the right. But, you know, you got to think on the shot, where would you rather miss? I did not want to miss right, so of course I aimed a little bit conservatively to not play with the bunker. That bunker shot is extremely tough. I just have a feeling this is going to break more than you expect. You can hear the fans at the stadium part of the course fired up. Get in there!
Never in doubt.
Come
What a
on.
great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's
Never a doubt.
33,
You hear that?
2 under par.
Rich said never a doubt. Frank never said that, right? Frank would never say that. But Rich, thank you, Rich. What a putt. That bogey start, and then we had 3 other birdies. That's how you bounce back. That's a very good front 9. Let's score on the back. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody. Let's go. I love this golf course. You know, last year we didn't play this course on True Sim. And this is my first time playing. That first round is my first time playing this course True Sim style. And it's a blast. This course is great True Sim, but wow, is it tough. Tough and scoreable at the same time, right?
Looking for a
partial
strong
driver.
finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second.
Hey, the players are playing today, aren't they? We're in 6th place. We're 10 under on the tournament, 2 under on the day. And this has been tough conditions. 131 left. You can hear the fans roaring there in the stadium. Well, not really roaring. They're just chatting. There they go. I think I do full loft on this. Pitching wedge. The problem with these cross tailwinds, you just don't know how much they're going to add to the shot, right? That's terrible tempo. 4!
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't hash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Jerry, go talk to that fan. I believe that golf ball just hit that fan in the foot. So just barely. So Jerry, go ahead, invite him to dinner. Best restaurant here in TPC Scottsdale. Invite him to dinner. All you can eat. Just barely hit him, but it still, I guess, counts. So left with a tough short-sided chip shot. That was a really bad swing. Come on.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Ball above the feet. That was so close. Good chip. I wanted that so bad.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace.
Strillman right there, a 2-way tie. 2 players at 13 under. We're 3 off. We're sitting in 8th place. Plenty of golf left, though. What happened to the players that were tied with us?
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
They came out and shot an 8 under in
From
round
the
1.
fairway, let's go to Noda.
Great tee shot here at the 11th. Now has a chance to go at the hole location on the left half of the green, but have to be concerned about the water that wraps around the backside.
Wow, the hitting 2 locations here. These Friday pins at TPC Scottsdale are so tough. Like, so many of them right tucked by a bunker, and if you miss it, you are in trouble. I like the lob wedge here. Right over top the bunker. It's a dangerous shot. Dangerous not for the water, dangerous for the sand. What kind of swing was that?
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
That's a rare slow and underswing from Ryan Gamer. That's just never a swing you see here. I was going to make that. I was going to dunk it.
Oh boy, just about flew
I
that
love
one in
that
the
shot
hole.
so much.
Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot.
Spinner is still my favorite
So
shot, but
crushed
that
in
shot's
for
up
par
there.
Here at 11, and he's going to remain at 10 under.
Okay, 3 strokes off. Hole number 12. There's plenty of golf left. Let's just play our game. 1 hole at a time. This course is playing tough today. Much tougher than round 1. This pin is tough. It's protected by the water right there. The wind is blowing big time too, and we saw that in the last one. So I'm not gonna get fancy. It's downhill, so the wind's gonna affect it even more. I believe it's gusting to about 9 miles an hour. Nice smooth 9. Ooh, I thought it was just gonna fly more down that hill.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
I think we flop this. You don't see me pull out the flop very much in this game, but we've got to. And that's why I don't pull it out very much. Just, I always end up underswinging it and landing short. That is not a good flop. Up the hill, ball is going to move slightly from left to right. There's not much break here. Let's go.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is.
Kirk is 14 under. We just got to get some scoring. It starts here with the par 5. This is the one we need to score on. Get your 1-times ready, everybody. I know you're dropping 1-times today. Keep them coming. Say it out loud. We need it. I'm going to get a screenshot here. Let's wait a little bit. Get a good screenshot here of Ryan Gamer. And crush this drive. Felt good. Get lucky, bounce right. You're kidding. That's like the worst bounce you can get.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
We do got the hack shot. The new shot type we just learned. We tried this. We missed the fairway on this hole in round 1 as well. Just unlucky bounce on that one though. 191 to the front of the green. Look at this pin. That's just insane. So we basically got to put this to the right and just let it kind of trickle down. It's a difficult shot. I mean, that thing flew out of that lie. The hack shot is insane.
Almost a great shot, just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at par 5.
Yeah, a bit of chip and a putt, still make 4.
Yeah, we got to flop this. So now this one I am overpowering. I'm not going to underswing. That's it. Perfect. You all can
Should
tell
make
I'm not
this
used to the
about
hack shot.
80% of the time. it's for birdie.
Never mentioned the percentages, Rich. 80% of the time. That's when you usually miss it. But yeah, that hack shot, if I would have played that a little bit better, I think we could have attacked it. Just not only have hit it a couple times though. Just unlocked it this season and maybe have hit it twice.
Confidently done there. That's it for birdie here at 13. And he'll move to 11 under par.
Kirk is playing some golf today. What? Where did he come from? It's one of the toughest fairways to hit.
That's going to be up the left-hand side.
Not ideal. We're missing a lot of fairways today.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
We get the hack shot again, though. I'm actually happy we get the hack shot. So I'm going 7-iron, full loft. You can't put much loft on the hack shot. Wind is affecting this probably quite a bit, helping us. And we're hitting into an upslope. This is perfect. Not great at the shot yet at knowing how high it flies, right? How much is the wind going to grab it? That is a question mark here. That shot off to the left of the shot dispersion. Great distance, though. Beautiful.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. This for birdie now at 14.
And he seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
I like the confidence, Noda. One thing I would say with that hack shot, with that wind, lofting it a bit, generated some good spin into that upslope. Ball is below the feet. Looks like a steady left to right the entire way. Not much break. The question is, how much does it break right at the beginning, right? That's what I've been misreading on this course. I'm going to go a cup outside. Get in there.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And with
most of that break
he's
was
gonna
at the
move
beginning.
to within 3 of the lead.
A lot of that was learning from mistakes from earlier in the round, right? And this week, really. The foot lie, that beginning break has really been throwing me off. Something about it. I feel like I've misread every single beginning break. Not gonna power drive. There's no point to it. It's a very scoreable golf hole. You all think Jerry's gonna be dancing this time? Jerry dances sometimes on his way to the stadium par 3.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
You only get to see Jerry in a few tournaments. You get to see him at the Masters. You get to see him at the Open, at St. Andrews. You get to see him here at TPC Scottsdale as well. Jerry doesn't make a lot of appearances on screen. 228, we're going to send this ball. Everything sloped from left to right's not ideal, but I think hybrid finesse is better. I think. The wind's dying down a lot right now. That's beautiful. Stay on the green, please. We're dancing now. This break is going to be tough.
But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
It's about to get loud on these last few holes, and on these last 3 holes, I like to enjoy the environment, so I may not talk very much. May just listen to the noise, but here we go. I always, for some reason, I struggle 16, 17, 18 on this course. This is a putt I've never had before. The shadows make it extremely tough to read, but it's breaking a lot. I do know that. I mean, look how much that slid. What a
Couldn't ask
I
for
mean,
much
what
more
a
on that putt.
difficult putt is what I was trying to say, but a good result. I love this environment.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive
this.
birdie. And he's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under par.
Come on, Jerry, dance for him. Ryan's fired up. Yes. Yeah, Ryan's a little fired up, isn't he? Oh my, I wish we'd have seen Jerry with him. It didn't show Jerry at all. But wow, Ryan is firing up these fans here at the stadium par 3. You know, Ryan is known as one of the best dancers in NFL football for the Seattle Seahawks. Some might call him one of the worst dancers for his touchdown dances. But there was one, I believe there was one news outlet in Seattle that wrote about Ryan Gamer's incredible dance moves for touchdowns. Maybe that was Ryan who wrote it himself. We may never know, but let's get an ace here. They're going to boo. Hey, I'm sitting here talking to YouTube. You all like, remember that time, Ryan, where you said you don't talk much on the 16, 17, 18? Oh, I just had a life story to tell. Sorry. But we ace. This one's for you, Scottsdale. This one's for you.
Down, that ball's going to be into the front right bunker here at 16. Let him have it.
Accuracy was great. Swing was really bad. Give him something to cheer for, Ryan.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par.
That's a beautiful shot. They're going to cheer, but
okay, that'll be a par here at 16.
They don't want to.
He's going to stay 2 back.
So Kirk is 15 under. What did he shoot today? Okay, here we go. Come on. Let's get fired up. Trying to decide. Power drive or normal drive? That is the question. We don't need power drive. But a normal drive lofted, take a little bit off of it, land it past that bunker, bounce it up, roll it into the hole.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second.
The unfortunate part about that shot was the 8% underswing was going for like a 5 or 4. But we could have maybe full-on sent that in that wind. So, gonna go with the spinner shot. Land it a couple feet short. 1 hop, stop it. One of my favorite, well, is my favorite shot in the game. What happened to that one?
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Chance now for another birdie.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
The wind must have been gusting, because a spinner shot is usually not affected by the side hill lie that much, and usually not affected by the wind that much. But that ball, not only did it get to the left of the shot dispersion zone, the wind affected that a mile to the left. Difficult birdie chance. Ball is sitting below the feet. Level putt with regards to elevation changes. Gonna go 3 cups outside. Maybe more.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
This part of the course always crushes me. I feel like I have more pars and bogeys in the last 3 holes here than anywhere else.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead.
Okay, let's get a birdie here to get within 1. We're in 2nd place right now, but we don't want to start moving day 2 strokes back. The wind is blowing hard. Did you all see that? That thing shot off to the left.
Beautiful tempo of that swing. This one will wind up squarely in the fairway. Now from just 94 yards out, this is 2nd.
94 yards. Uphill, wind at our back. I like the finesse. Slight backspin. And go to let the wind blow this and then stop it.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Something about these last 3 holes, I always miss it. You know, I don't know if it's the environment, just, I don't know. Something about these last 3 holes, Ryan Gamer really struggles with the swing. That is a tip. That's like Ryan Gamer's favorite shot there. Ball is above the feet. Steady, slide uphill and steady right to left, but that was a heartbreaking shot. When accuracy was great, but just underswing. Even without the underswing, I think the shot setup was not great. No break at the beginning, really. Most of the break is middle and end. One time. Come on, Ryan. To get within 1 of the leader. Good effort. Good effort. I mean, it was a good putt. It just dove a little bit more at the end.
Okay, a good putt. Able to save par here at 18. So for our featured golfer, Frank, they're in good position here for the weekend. Just a couple of shots back of our leader.
Basically, it's just birdie, bogey, and they're tied. I think that's the way we've got to look at it come tomorrow.
That's right. Just birdie, bogey, and then we're tied. Now, there's a battle in this tournament for these weekend rounds. Did you all see that leaderboard? So we came out with the bogey start, not ideal, bounced back with the birdie on 3, but then just like in round 1, we had par city. But the good news is we ended par city at the 7th hole, jumped on a birdie train for 8 and 9, then the birdie train stopped until 13, and then we birdied 13, 14, and 15. The great part about that is we did not bogey any other hole besides number 1. The thing is, though, 16, 17, 18, I feel like are Ryan Gamer's lowest scored holes in, like, last 3 finishing holes in this game. Something about them. 17 is not a difficult hole to birdie, right? We were in perfect position. That spinner shot was very unpredictable with that wind, and unfortunately was not able to sink a putt. No birdies on 16. We were right at it. It's just we left it short, right? It's a poor swing. 17, swing was fine, but just did not expect the wind to affect it that much. 18, underswing, and also did not. I thought the wind was going to add a touch more, but those cross tail winds, they don't always add a lot of distance there to those finesse lob wedge. Yeah, if they're right at your back, they will, but I thought it was going to add more. It did not, and that's golf sometimes, right? So that is a 2 under on the front, 3 under in the back, a 5 under in round 2. But honestly, I'm proud of that round because that course played tough today. In that wind, the wind was gusting a lot. Those pin locations are so tough, and we fought, and that's all you could do. Now, Chris Kirk dominated today. 8 under. Look at these scores. Kirk 8 under, Strillman 8 under, Naw 8 under, and then Tommy Fleetwood 7 under. Some big time rounds. Ryan Armour -6. Look, Ryan Gamer and Ryan Armour, they're tied for second along with Kevin Strillman and No. So it's going to be a battle. Chris Kirk, he hopefully slows down a bit. If he continues to shoot an 8 under, it's going to be hard to beat. That's a tough round to shoot an 8 under. But Chase Seifert was one who was tied with Ryan, 3 under on the day, so he played very similar to us. Who else was tied with Ryan? I don't really remember. Jason Day had a huge round today. That was massive. Went from -3 to -10. Huge tournament. I can't remember the third name of who was tied. Might have been Kevin Strillman. Maybe that's who it was. If you all remember, let me know in a comment. I know Chase was up there. Chase Seifert. It was a name I'm not too familiar with, though. Maybe it was Ryan. It could have been Ryan Armour. It could have been Ryan Armour, but Chris Kirk. Maybe it was Chris Kirk, right? I don't know. I really don't. But we battled. No, it could have been Chris Kirk. It had to be somebody who was 8 under, because it was a 3-way tie for 8 under, right? So it had to be somebody who was 8 under. Thank you all so much for all the one times we fought, we battled back, and for watching this video to the end. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to drop a like if you got some enjoyment, subscribe for more, and there is plenty of other career mode content here on the channel to tune into, and other sports game content. We got 7 ongoing career modes at the same time, 6 of them with Ryan Gamer, 1 of them with Ryan Gamer's brother, Rhett Gamer, a quarterback for the Minnesota Golden Gophers in the College Football 25 Road to Glory series. The other new one is the College Football 25 head coaching series, where Ryan Gamer is the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats, and they are having a dream season. And I mean, that team is playing phenomenal. Hopefully they can keep it up. I highly recommend that series. And we got Topspin 2K25, MLB The Show 24, more golf in PGA 2K23. And that career is in the final major of the season right now. And that final round of the final major will be this week. Likely the day after this video goes live. I think it might be Wednesday this week instead of the typical Thursday. So just stay tuned for that. It's going to be an awesome finish. Ryan Gamer is in contention to win that tournament. The final major to be the second major of the season. It's going to be tough though, because we're starting it about 4 or 5 strokes back, and our opponents have been playing insane in that final major. But I will see you all in round number 3, the moving day round, where we try to move up the leaderboard and put ourselves tied for the lead or in the lead going into the final round. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.